Hello and welcome. My name is Vukile. Welcome to this beautiful lesson. We are doing open chords or open position chords. Now the next chord up that we're going to deal with is the chord of E major. And E major is one of the simplest chords to finger. In the conventional way of fingering it, it's gonna look like that. I'll ring it first. You can hear that it's a rich chord there. It's got the bass and beautiful chord. Now, the way it's been fingered, the way I've just fingered it there is I have my second finger on fret number 2, 5th string, and my fourth finger on fret number 2, 4th string, and my first finger on fret number 1, 3rd string. Okay, like that. Now, all these notes are in the chord. So now let's examine the notes that I've just fingered there. So I got here E, B, E. Now, if you look at that third one, which is that's a G sharp or A flat. That's a G sharp or A flat. Okay, and then we go to B. B there. Okay. And then we go to E. Okay. So again, you're gonna have a E, B, E, A flat or A sharp, sorry, G sharp or A flat, G sharp or A flat, and B, and your back to your back to your E there. Now in terms of the degrees, you got your 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. Okay, so it's 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. So that means if you're looking for for the roots for this, they're on string number 6, string number 4, and string number 1. That's beautiful. Now in the other way, in the CAGED system of fingering this chord, all you need to do is to leave this finger free. Now the chord of E is found in the E major scale. Okay, we're going to deal with all the 12 major scales or 15 major scales if you like. We're going to deal with them and just show them theoretically so that you get a hang of, you get your head around them, and we're going to look at how you can write them using the cycle of fifths and so forth to come up with all the major scales. So E major is in the chord of is in the scale of E. Okay, the E major scale. Okay, now let's finger this in the CAGED way of doing things. It's gonna be like that. Now it's gonna be like that. Now this finger is free. Now let's explain what's going on there. So what's going on there? Yeah, so your finger number 3 is on fret number 2, string number 5, and finger number 4 is on string 4, fret number 2, and finger number 2 is on fret number 1, string number 3. So you got that. Again. Again. So that's a beautiful chord there. So let's try and move inside and find out what happens when you move inside. Let's move inside. If we move by 1 fret, oh, there is some dissonance there. Oh, yeah. So we got to fret this thing. So we bar from the top string, string number 1, down to string number 6. So we bar, we put a bar there, okay, bar, and then we're back in action. But now we don't know the name of this chord. If we don't know the name of this chord, we look at the roots again, which is string number 6, string number 4, and string number 1. Oh, bang, that's an F there. It's F major chord. That's an F there because the open one has E and then it's F. So we're able to play an F now. Okay, we're good to go with an F. Now if we go inside, that's F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and back to E. That's E on the octave. Now again on this one you can play that trick again where you can finger it that way and you leave the other finger, you leave the other strings, like on the open position, leave the other strings open, so you can have open string number 6, number 2 open, and number 1 open. So you can have that. Now if you go ahead and do, let's go back to the bar chord. If you go ahead, that's F again, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Now it becomes increasingly more difficult to fret the upper chords. So this is the chord of E. It's a very important chord. It's a home base for most people when they're playing. You find people play like that. They're playing an E form. It's called an E form. Okay, but it doesn't mean when you see people like that, that's an E form all the time. You have to look carefully at the fingers, because sometimes with the sevenths, some of the sevenths look like this, but they're not the E form. Okay, but if it's exactly like that, then that's an E form. Then you can look at the roots that we have talked about, which is on string number 6, string number 4, and string number 1. Then you can name your chord there, your major chord there. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so in summary, we have dealt with the key of E, or the chord of E major, where we have staked thirds on the root, which is E. If we take the first major third there, we're gonna come to a G sharp. Okay, G is here. Let's take another minor third, a minor third. Now you're gonna come up with B. You're gonna get to B. Okay, so the formula for the E major chord, in summary, it's 1 5 1 3 5 1. Okay, and I've shown you this method, which is a CAGED system or CAGED way of fingering this chord, and it's pretty good. It's pretty comfortable. I would say the E chord is one of the easiest chords to finger there. It doesn't it's not stressful. It doesn't exert any pain on the fingers because you're not stretching any fingers. They're just close to each other, close packed. So that's it. I just want to thank you very much for watching this. My name is Vukile. Please subscribe to these tutorials so that you get some more and practice the chords that I'm giving you. There's basically no need to buy a chord book. You can deal with them like this, and after doing this I'll show you a method then to just go through playing every chord in its 5 forms, in its C form, A form, G form, E form, and D form. Okay, and then we go to minor chords and 7th, and so on as you go. So this is a way of studying chords, and you can pretty much study all the chords that you want by doing what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much. My name is Vukile. I'll meet you in the next tutorial. Bye.